Virgo, this is your monthly intuitive tarot reading for October. Hope you're doing really well, Virgo. What we are going to do this month, a little bit different, is we'll get these oracle cards out, and then I'm going to look into 2 life areas for you. First of all things money, abundance, business, job or career. That's what may show up in the first sector, and then we will do a little bit of love for you. So let's give this a shuffle. What you saw at the start, wow, I'm dropping the cards, but we've got them out. What you saw at the start of this video was a little sneak peek of my immersive learn tarot journey, the initiation, guys, and I'm going to let you know that till the 16th of October you can get it at the special price of $111 US, at which point it will be going up. I will never be offering it at that price again, because it is pretty underpriced, guys, for the value of that course. So if you want to learn tarot with me and get direct access to me through my karmic community on Facebook, then you can jump in. It's full of like online learning modules, practices, and all of that kind of thing, guys. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links are down below, including the link for the course and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I do have spaces available currently and would love to do so. Okay, well, let's jump in. The first one out was community. Really important at the moment to stay connected, with your network and community. We are in a time of separation, guys, and it is really important to come together. We are tribal community beings and intimacy. Okay, so you might be experiencing a deeper intimacy in your romantic connections, at least. It's really saying that maybe there is someone coming in, or maybe rekindling of the spark with the current partner. Beautiful. Inner temple, Virgo, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Big reminder that we are not our thoughts. We are not our thoughts. So, you know, it wouldn't be a great thing to identify with them. When we tune into the portal of the heart, meaning when we connect with our true self, when we ground into the body, when we come back home to ourselves and be truly present in the moment, we are, you know, we are in our intuition, and we are not in the ego and being driven by that. So such an important reminder for all of us, guys. How do you do that? Well, things like meditation, doing things that you love that put you into a flow state, spending time in nature, and all of that really help us disconnect from that mind chatter. The Emperor is your overarching energy for October. This is Aries energy, and the Emperor is about big boss energy, taking control of your life, getting into the driver's seat, taking action. Maybe you want to empire build in an area of your life. This is about taking those strategic chess moves in order to get there, putting a plan in place, laying the foundation, and beginning to take steps. It's not like a risk-taking energy. It's more of a very calculated energy, guys. And, you know, it really is about, you know, there's this message that sometimes we actually need to protect ourselves from our emotions, from that mind chatter, so that we can actually make the strategic moves necessary. That's good for us. Good for us, not, you know, what makes other people happy, but good for us. Okay, we are starting in the work, career, money, investment sector. You are showing up as the Chariot. Cancer energy can be forward movement energy. Your challenge is the 10 of Pentacles. It is in reverse, so yeah, there could be a challenge in building that sense of financial security for yourself. I've got the 4 of Swords in the advice outcome. I have got the Star or Aquarius. Yeah, so I'm seeing a sense of recovery here. It could be recovery after the loss of a job, or after moving on from some kind of investment here. I'll get the clarifiers as I read each position here. Strength card. Yeah, okay, so Strength card, Leo energy, Cancer energy, the Chariot. It looks like either in the now or in the recent past, you're moving on, guys. You're moving on from what could have been some kind of comfort zone. You could be moving on from a job. Maybe it was imposed on you. Maybe you've chosen to move. Maybe it was a forced moving on. There's plenty of things in the world that are causing that to happen right now. And there is a sense of needing to have the strength and courage and determination. So I'm feeling like it wasn't 100% your choice, or maybe, you've just been like, well, I know it's time. I need to do this. So we have a sense of leaving a place of safety behind to get to the greater good is what I'm feeling here. So if you haven't made that move yet, it is time to make the decision. And the cards are saying, don't listen to the mind or the ego. It's going to put those limitations in the way. We need to be really present and listen to the higher self. So that goes with what we were talking about before. Now, in the challenge position, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So let's get the clarifier for that. The Star again. Okay, they got a double hit of the Star, which is a beautiful energy of healing and rebalancing and, realigning your energy and that kind of thing. So you could have been actually, some of you are moving on from a job ending. The 10 of Pentacles can be the end of a job. It can also be the end of a family situation where there was a home and financial investment and that kind of thing. So maybe some of you are recovering after one of those endings is what I'm sensing here. And the cards are saying like the healing is a little bit of a challenge right now, but stay with it because you're actually moving in the direction, we can see that the Star twice in your reading, of new wish fulfillment, of new dreams and desires actually coming through. So out of this transition, I really feel that there's going to be some really beautiful results for you. In the advice, I've got the 4 of Swords with the High Priestess. Yeah. So there is a sense of needing to recover, and I'm feeling like it is like a physical, emotional kind of recovery after the hurts of the situation. So that moving on, this is not entirely your choice, guys, and you are processing that still. You are also really wanting that breakthrough or that clarity on how to completely move forward and how to find your way here. How to actually take the steps that the Emperor needs to take. I think you're ready to level up, but it's like you might be wondering what is the next step after this. The cards are saying that it's going to come through your intuition. The High Priestess also says that all will be revealed to you, Virgo, in the right timing, so don't worry too much, but you are going to get the breakthrough. But it's going to be important for you to take a pause and slow down so that you can receive your own intuition or that is coming through from source. The Star, beautiful Aquarian energy in your outcome with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so if you are worried about losing a job, your dream job is coming your way. 8 of Pentacles is, that worker card. The Star is about, what you have hoped, dreamed, or wished for actually becoming real. Some of you might also begin some kind of course of study or learning or development as well that's going to lead to that opportunity in the future. What you don't realize now is that you're actually carving out a new path. There could be some hard work down the track, but you don't mind because you know you are building an empire here. Everything is heading in the right direction. You might have the opportunity to use some of your unique skills and talents as well. So really good recovery here. You are being guided, so just make sure that you are tuning into that divine guidance here. But I feel like your dream job, your dream opportunity just could be closer than what you think, and it's as a result of having that strength and courage to move forward. And the Chariot is a card of victory, guys, so you really are claiming a victory here. Let's move on to love, Virgo. Current position in love, Knight of Swords. Okay, that is a Gemini energy for me. Let's get the rest of the cards out. Obviously, it can be an energy of really fast forward movement. Can also be about harsh words as well. I've got the Page of Wands in the challenge. Oh, 6 of Swords in the in the advice, 7 of Pentacles in the outcome. Okay, so it looks like some of you are considering moving on from something here. I don't feel that it's you know, moving towards a love. I really feel like there is a sense here with that Page of Wands that you're unsure whether you can rekindle the passion and spark in a certain situation. King of Swords. I mean, this energy for me is kind of a harsh energy, you know, double swords energy, where things have kind of got up into the mind and there can be harsh communications and that kind of thing. And with the King of Swords, you're kind of getting this clarity, this eagle-eyed view of like, you know, I'm kind of seeing, you know, that it's going to be like this in the future unless there is change. I think you're trying to make the decision whether or not to transition on. Yeah, it could have kind of got to the point where, yeah, there are arguments happening and that kind of thing. I think you've tried to fight for it and defend it, but I think you're wondering whether you can really rekindle this and whether the spark is there. So you might be, we've got a lot of Aquarius energy in this reading. You might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini. Now, Page of Swords, sorry, Wands, in the challenge position with the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think at the moment it's like things have fallen flat, unfortunately. You can see the Page of Wands is sort of in that desert, meaning, you know, things are a bit dry and barren here. There's no real softness. There's no water. Like, water is the emotions, the love, and all of that kind of thing. I think this is a question, guys. I'm going back to that intimacy oracle card. This is a question of whether the passion and the intimacy is still there. The Page of Wands is wanting to rediscover that, is wanting that growth, is wanting that spark, but it's in the challenge position. So I think you're really wondering, Virgo, can I manifest that here? You know, am I really going to find any new growth here? 6 of Pentacles can indicate that the balance is a little bit off in the situation at the moment, and you might feel that, you know, in the Rider-Waite version of this card, which is these ones, we see the Emperor like breadcrumbing these 2 beggars that are sitting on the ground. So it's like we're only getting little bits and pieces of passion and romance here. You know, it's like breadcrumbs, it's few and far between, and it might be too much information, but some of you are having to ask for it and maybe even beg for it. You know, you're having to say, you know, can't we just, you know, have some romantic time? Can't we just, you know, go on a date? Can't we spend time with each other? I really just want to connect with you. That's what I'm feeling. It's out of balance at the moment, and you're really wondering whether you can really reconnect and get that spark back. So that is what I'm seeing there, guys, reading the energy of the cards. The advice, 6 of Swords. Well, the advice is to transition on from this, guys, because emotions are starting to run high, harsh words are beginning to be said, and in order to get to that balance, that peace and that harmony, the cards are saying maybe with a heavy heart, you need to consider moving on. The 3 of Wands is also an energy of, you know, turning your back on something, and so that you can, 1, 2, 3, we see the 3 again, same as we saw in the sand dunes on the Page of Wands. Transitioning on so that you can manifest what you truly want here. And as soon as you do that, it's like things begin to shift, and you actually, you know, begin to feel the ships coming in, new people coming your way, new energy coming your way. So yeah, it is with a heavy heart, guys, that 6 of Swords transition, but the cards are saying consider maybe for you to actually be able to really manifest what you want here, you may need to move on. 7 of Pentacles in your outcome with a Knight of Cups. Yes, see? There we go. Just when you were feeling dissatisfied, wondering, you know, why I'm just not getting anything out of love, nothing's coming my way. I've just come out of a situation where I tried to put in the effort and energy, but I wasn't being met on that level. Here comes the Knight of Cups. Can be a Pisces energy, but the Knight of Cups is somebody coming in with a cup of love for you, which is actually, you know, a symbol in tarot of connection, fulfillment, happiness, joy, all of those kinds of things. So I feel that there is in your near future somebody coming in who can really meet you on that romantic level, right? But first of all, we need to clear the space for that. I am feeling that it is with a new person, not a reconnection energy. The Knight of Cups is generally someone new coming in, and you know, we see that Six of Swords, which is the moving on. So, and I also see this as like we can stay where we are and be dissatisfied. It can be a dissatisfied energy after all of the, you know, you've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy in this relationship, which is why it can be quite hard to move on. It's like we've got the history there, maybe we've built a home together and that kind of thing, but you know, there isn't the passion, the intimacy, and the emotional connection more than anything. And this person that's coming in can offer you that and really bring you that missing piece. So, oh, I'm wishing you all the best with that, Virgo, if that is your reading. I really do hope that gave you some insight for the way forward in October. Just keep in mind it's a general reading, guys, and it's not meant to resonate for everyone, and it just won't. And sometimes one of these life areas will resonate and maybe the other one won't as well. So drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to interact with you all over there. It helps me get to know you guys and see what the collective themes are. I will see you back here throughout October for plenty more readings. Bye for now.